All right, guys, welcome back to Snapper Academy. We're out here on the doors with JC. Shout out to you for getting that deal yesterday, bro.
Appreciate
the
it.
vibes are high, man. So how's your experience been with us the last couple of weeks? And what are we gonna make happen today, bro?
Dude, it's been stellar, man. You know, definitely when I first came out here, I didn't really have that much experience coming out. But, you know, as I keep putting in the reps day after day, I've seen myself subtly improve, and I'm more than confident that I'll be able to get these 3 deals in by the end of the day.
JC literally heard about us from YouTube. We're out here with Paul and Mello, and dude went to school for marketing, and now we're out here being a part of the modern day gold rush. So if you guys are watching this right now, whatever industry you're in, you guys can come out and knock doors with us too, and be a part of the #1 solar salesman in America. But that's enough about that. Let's go knock some doors, bro.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So what have you been trying for your word tracks lately? I know a lot of these guys out here are doing the model home pitch. Yeah. So what have you been doing, brother?
I've been pretty much doing the same thing, just critiquing it, you know, door after door, just trying to figure out what works. If it works, I implement it. If it doesn't, I try to take it out. So it's just, you know, trial and error for me.
Tell us what your thoughts are about like what this game is, bro, and like what it's like to be resilient and just like all the hours that you're putting in, all the grind.
Yeah, so this definitely would test you as far as if, you know, if you're gritty or not, because if you don't have any sort of grit or any reason as far as why you're out here, obviously you're gonna be unmotivated to hit these doors. But as long as you keep on remembering your why, hitting these doors is no problem, because at the end of the day, behind that door is a paycheck. So you just gotta keep on knocking until you find those diamonds, man.
Hey, how's it going, boss man? You the homeowner here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, my name's Will, this is JC and Matt. So we're just doing a few of the net metering projects with a couple of your neighbors. Well, I don't want to bring you out of the AC, I know you're chilling, but with the meter on the side of your house, they recently updated it a couple years ago so that it goes both ways. And so that was phase 1 of the program. Phase 2 is where we come out here and conduct these energy reports. All we do is we would just look at exactly how much power that the home's using and see if it makes sense. Do you guys know who your retail provider is right now? So what we would do is basically just build out that report for you and show you where the panels would go if your house is able to fit. Looking from the road, the roof looks like it's a pretty good fit for the program, but I'm not the one that actually gets up on the roof. We're the ones that get you the information, and if it makes sense, then we have a site surveyor come out. But that utility bill, do you get that in the mail or do you get that online? If you have a paper copy real quick, all I gotta do, sir? Wife does? I gotcha. What we can do too is just grab a picture of the meter. But what was your name?
Ricky.
Ricky? Will, nice to meet you, man. You wouldn't have to pay anything out of pocket, and you would just stop paying that electric bill. You would never have another electric bill again. Have you had anybody come by here talking about solar or no? Really? All right, cool, awesome, man. Well, I'd love to help you out. And then tomorrow, it would take 20 minutes tops. What would be a good time for us to pop back by with that information for you?
Probably in the morning.
Yeah, that works. You want to do like 9, 10, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, that'll work.
Cool, all right. And then the wife will be home tomorrow too?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, and then you just gotta grab the meter. Is that on that side or that side? On that side? Okay, cool. We're just gonna go grab a picture of that real quick, and then we'll plan on tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right, guys, so at the end of the day, it's like you wanna get the utility bill right because that transfer of them giving you something, but we got everything we need, Ricky. Utility bill is the last thing, because we can get your usage here, and then we basically just build out this custom report for you, and then I think they'd all be able to go on the back there, so you wouldn't even see them on the front, just like this guy. You don't even see them on the front, so we see exactly where they would go, and if it makes sense, you guys don't pay a penny out of pocket, and it's pretty great to be able to own your power. And then these are just like any main questions that people would ask, but you get to own your power, eliminate all the fees and surcharges. So instead of giving your money to the utility company each month, you're able to put that back into the value of your house. All right, well, enjoy the game, yeah. Nice to meet you, brother. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. So we're 1 for 1, 1 conversation down, 1 like soft appointment, but we can do magic with a softie, right? And so now we're gonna be able to use Ricky with the American flag and the Navy flag there as a reference point for every single person on this street. Let them know like, hey, your neighbor with the Harley, we're sitting down with them tomorrow. So while we're here, we might as well sit down with you too. So let's see what we can do. All right, guys, 60-second sales tip is you guys got to go out there and visualize and mentally rehearse that you're going to have success. So when you look at this, right, it's like now I'm visualizing every single roof on the street going solar with us, right? So I see it, it's going to happen now, and then you just have to go out and take the action and put in the work. But the first thing is, guys, if you see it in your head, you're going to have it in your hand. And so that's why you always have to mentally rehearse and visualize success. And that's how you guys are going to go out there and make all of your dreams happen. Real quick, we just got to mark you off as a yes or no because we were just talking to Ricky and he was super excited about it. I understand, Ricky, your neighbor at the very end, I understand, but just so you can see what you're saying no to really quick, I gotcha. Everybody's been super interested. Was there anything that was holding you guys back? Do you guys own the house and pay for electricity?
Either leave now or I'm gonna call the police.
You don't have to call the police. We're just trying to help you out, okay?
Leave now.
All right, God bless you. Have a great day. Sorry for bothering you. At the end of the day, it's all about getting them to give you their ear, right? If they say they're not interested, it's like, at least get them to give you their ear. So things you can do is like, hey, I understand you're not interested, but this is actually a service issue. This area's been flagged as a high usage zone. So we're just coming out here to see if you guys have looked into alternatives so that you guys don't keep dealing with those raging blackouts or those really high utility bills. If I could tell you guys anything though this summer, like we just knocked on that guy's door, they didn't come to the door, they're chilling in the pool. So here's the reality of it is, it's like you guys are gonna wanna chill this summer, right? You guys are gonna wanna go to pool parties, you guys are gonna wanna go on the beach, you're gonna wanna go on vacation. But if you really wanna get to true solar money, there is no time off this summer. It's doors every single day, every single week, every single month until November, all right? And then for Christmas, you will literally be able to buy your family whatever they want. You'll be able to go on these huge shopping sprees. You'll be able to put your family in like a $10,000 mansion for Christmas. Like these are all the things that you can do, right? So it's like, we're about doing the things that other people aren't willing to do so we can have what other people aren't willing to have. And I know it's tough out here, right? We're struggling. We'd much rather be chilling, going to the game, hanging out at the pool. But it's like, if you can show up every single day and just absolutely grind your butt off, you will reap the rewards. You must be the king of the castle, sir.
Yeah. No
Perfect.
way.
I got you. I just gotta let you know what we got going on real quick. It's a little bit of a service issue. So what's going on is your neighbor, Ricky, we just helped him out. Have you had anybody come by to follow up with you about the net metering program with the net meter on the side of your house? Nothing? I got you. So that's kind of why we're here. The utility company should have sent it in the mail about 2 weeks ago, just talking about how you guys would be able to qualify for the net metering program. Basically, that was step one when they updated it. You know, the new meter on the side of your house used to be kind of like an old outdated one. Now it's a new. Yep, perfect, perfect. So you would definitely qualify for that. House is in perfect condition. And so all we do is just build that report out for you to see if you guys are able to qualify to get your power bill down to $0. With all the rate hikes and the distribution charges, a lot of people are looking into this right now. My job is just to get you the info, see if we can't save you 30 to 40% on your monthly utility bills. If it doesn't make sense, it's no problem, but my job really is just to get you that information in your hands, sir. I got you. Do you mind me asking what energy provider that you're currently using? Is it TXU or Reliant? Champion. Okay, perfect. And so what we do is we just look at exactly the kilowatt usage and then see if we can't save you guys, you know, 30, 40 bucks a month. But the biggest thing is, instead of you throwing that away to the utility company each month, you're able to redirect that back into the value of your home. Once it's paid off, you're just getting free power to the home. No more rate hikes, no more renting your power, no more liabilities. You know they've got the government subsidies with this too. They've allocated $400 billion. And so you probably saw on the TV a couple weeks ago, it's the new Green Deal, the Inflation Reduction Act. And so they've allocated this money. You can either take that tax credit or you can pay it from them taxing coal, oil, and fossil fuels. So we're just here to see what camp you're in and put you guys in the best position for your family.
I'm doing great.
I know you're doing great. That's why we're here. We're here to help you keep doing great, because with those rate hikes, people that are paying 150 bucks a month or maybe 200 in the summer, that's gonna keep going up. So 2 years from now, you're paying 300-400 bucks when you could get that locked in at a fixed rate that never goes up, never changes, helps you build equity and own your power. Obviously you own the house, right? So it's like this truck out front, let's say you had to pay on it forever, you can never pay it off. That's what we're doing with our electricity right now. And even more, let's say if I could have come here maybe 3 years ago and locked in your gas at $1.50 a gallon, $2 a gallon, for sure you would have done it. Now we're paying $4 or $5 a gallon. And so that's the concept here. We know the rates are going up. So it's like if we could go to Vegas next week, right? And they put us at a table and they said, make a bet that the utility company is not gonna raise the rates again, we would not take that bet. We'd go to the next table. And so that's all we're trying to do, is just help you out with not dealing with the inflation anymore. No more center point, having to deal with the rate hikes. We cut out of all of those distribution charges and delivery fees, and you get power on site that you produce, that you own, and that you can control. I don't know either. I mean, I'm looking from the road. It looks like your roof would be a pretty good fit, but if that 150 could get locked in at 120 and never go up, and then once you pay it off, you're getting free power, you would look at it, right? Plus they got that tax credit as well. And so that's a little bit of information for you here. But the biggest thing, sir, is you don't know what you don't know. And our job is just to get you that information in your hands so you can make the most educated decision for your house. We know the rates are going up, and we know that this program is meant to protect homeowners right now because of that winter storm we had a couple years ago where they shut the grid off. That can't happen again. So their goal is to take 1/3 of homeowners, get them off the grid by 2025 so that you guys are energy independent, building equity, and saving money every single month. Hey, what's going on, sir? What are you smoking?
Huh? Marlboro.
I like it. Marlboro Red?
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go. So we're working with your neighbor right here. I forget his name. I think it's like James. And then we got Ricky down here with the Harley. Are you the homeowner here?
Yeah.
Awesome. What was your name?
Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you, Mike. I'm Will. This is JC, and then we got Matt here. So we're the ones that are doing all the net metering projects in the neighborhood. Have you had anybody from Freedom come by to follow up with you?
No, the new internet.
The net metering. Let me show you real quick on the side of your house here. Is a meter right here?
Yeah.
perfect. So basically what's going on is they updated the grid a couple years ago, and they updated these meters. It's just that instead of you guys each month paying for utility bills, you would get that rate locked in so it never goes up again. Have you had the same energy provider since you guys have lived here for 28 years?
I believe so.
Cool, who are you guys using right now? Reliant, perfect. So this meter right here, it tracks exactly how much power you're using. It used to be that it could only go one way, so you're pulling from the grid. Now when you get the panels, I don't know where they would go, and there's also other programs so you don't actually have to get the panels, but it would go back to the grid and you're getting paid for the excess power. So our job is to build that report out for you, show you where they would go, and then show you the savings. The biggest thing is with that 30% tax credit, it's gonna be anywhere from like $8,000 to $14,000. So if you look at it, let's say your average bill is like 150 right now, 200. So check this out, all right? Let's say you guys qualify for that $14,000 tax credit, divide that by 150. So it's like they're gonna pay for your next 93 months. They're gonna pay for the next 7, almost 8 years of your electricity just by doing this. It's phenomenal, right? It makes sense logically in every single way. We just have to help you guys qualify for it. So we just get you guys that information. All I would need is just a picture of that meter, and then you guys are with Reliant. So then we would build that report out for you and we drop it off for you. No, we definitely don't have panels right out front ready to put them right up, right? So we have to just give you guys the information and just put you guys in the driver's seat for your house. We do about 5 or 6 of these a day. Okay. And as long as you're able to save money and get your rate locked in, everybody's doing it right now as long as they do qualify.
Right.
Yep. Okay. So I just need a picture of that. And then is that something that you handle with the utility bill? Do you get a paper copy, Mike, or do you have it on your phone? All over the phone? Do you have your phone on you by chance or no? No. Okay. If you could just grab that real quick, and then I just grab a picture of that usage, and then I can drop that report off for you guys like tomorrow or whenever works for you.
Let me see what I got.
Cool. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You go.
Has any of my guys stopped by to let you guys know about the net metering projects that's been happening in the neighborhood?
Nope.
No? Okay, so I'll give you just a brief rundown. Pretty much, we've been aware of the high usage rates in this area, and we were kind of sent out here to resolve those issues. Just on approximate, how much do you say you pay per month on your utilities?
Well, on my last electric bill was $62.
$62.
You guys are just living like Amish people and just running candles, huh? You must have a really good rate, or are you just not using that much power? I think a lot of people, the reason why they're not doing it right now is because they think that you have to pay $20,000, $30,000 out of pocket and you have to live in the home for 35 years to see a return on the investment. Whereas now you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Their state's paying for 30% of it.
The borrower is slave to the lender is what the good book says.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right now, you're in forever debt to the utility company, and the utility company has a 100% interest rate. Kind of like your vehicle out here. Let's say you had to pay on it forever, $500 a month, and you can never pay it off. How long do you plan on living in this house for though? Because if you do plan on living in this house more than 10, 15 years, you're giving that money to the utility company. And this thing is, they could say next year your rates are doubling, you're gonna go to 20 cents, and now you have to do that. You have no choice, whereas now you have a choice. And you can take back that control and have energy independence. As long as solar is done correctly, it is awesome. And then it's just you take your bet on inflation. Do you want to pay the utility company, or do you want to redirect that back into your pocket, right? Because with the utility bill, all you have at the end of the month, next month, is just another utility bill. Hey, how's it going? Are you the homeowner here?
Yeah, what's up?
Awesome. So my name's Will. I got JC and Matt here, and so we're just the ones that are doing the net metering projects in your neighborhood. Okay. So I was just curious, does anybody come by to follow up with you guys about you guys being able to qualify for it?
I don't think we're interested in anything extra.
No, I got you. All it is basically the net meter on the side of your house. They updated a couple years ago, so that was like phase 1. Phase 2 is we come out here and we conduct these energy reports. And so whether you guys are using a lot of power or a little bit of power, all we would do is get that down to $0, and then you guys would just get your rate locked in at a fixed rate, and you're able to build equity into the home. They got this tax credit, so it's a great problem. It's a great program, but basically right now you guys are just dealing with the rate hikes, and the utility bills are getting really, really high. So a lot of people are getting really tired and sick and tired of the utility company nickel and diming them for all of this power that you guys are not really using more, but now you have to pay more for it because they're adding all these charges on there.
So do you guys have like a business card or something?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably just saying business card, so we get out of here, I get that. But the biggest thing, but the biggest thing is just, all we do is we just conduct this report and send it over to you guys, show you where the panels would go, and then just show you a side by side of how much you're gonna pay for electricity versus how much you'd be able to save with solar. I understand you probably have to talk about it with your husband, we'd have to show it to him too. But do you know who you guys are using for electricity right now? All right, guys, that was a great door knocking session with our man JC. Even when it's 105 plus degrees out here, we're still out here knocking harder than anybody else, because just that one sale, right, out of 100 deals, it's gonna make the day worth it, and really it's gonna make the whole week and possibly even the whole month worth it. So it's always one more door. It's all bread, no bagels. #1 solar sales in America, and that's it, man. We're gonna keep going, and we're not gonna stop till we're at the top. Let's go.
Let's go.